Hey there everyone, the end of the year is slowly approaching and we still haven't gotten any new information about Concerned Ape's upcoming game, Haunted Chocolatier. This will be a live sim with magic that should be quite different from Stardew Valley. So far, we have gotten some screenshots from Concerned Ape concerning the development, like sneak peeks, but nothing concrete about the release date or the current status of the game. So today, we will be discussing everything that we know so far about the game and add our thoughts about it as well. So strap in and let's go. For starters, Haunted Chocolatier is going to be in many ways a vastly different game from Stardew Valley. Like Stardew, Haunted Chocolatier will be another town game where you move to a new town and try your hand in a brand new life, which, as far as I can see, is a small cozy winter village with so many cozy shops around and warm villagers that we could meet. I don't know if the seasons change in the game yet, or it will be a perpetual winter which stays like that forever. Either way, so far the screenshots are really beautiful and I can't wait to explore every nook and cranny of the village when it releases. There's also a bar in the game which has a train station or a highway behind it, and you can see every time something passes along the windows. But I think this will be the saloon of some kind where villagers will go in certain days and enjoy an evening out. And you can meet everyone here as well. You will meet the townspeople, make new life goals and achieve them through the progress in the game. But the core gameplay and theme will be completely different. Stardew Valley was more about having your own farm, planting crops and expanding from there, while Haunted Chocolatier's focus will be on, you guessed it, chocolate. Basically, it's going to be more of an action RPG game where the primary focus will be on your chocolate shop and you crafting and selling chocolate to the local townsfolk and maybe even further away. There will be minimal planting, however, but not as much as Stardew Valley. This means all of the materials you need for crafting, you will be getting some other ways. Maybe foraging, beating enemies, and who knows what else. As we have seen so far from the screenshots and videos that Concerned Ape has put out for us, there have been a lot of sneak peeks of what the game will have. In the trailer, you can see our character going into a portal of some kind where you get to fight different monsters and forage for items. I guess this will be the world where we will be getting our materials from, that we can use later in our chocolate making. In one comment, Concerned Ape mentioned that the ghosts and the townsfolk will be completely separate. That means the chocolate shop, ghosts and portals will be our very own world. A secret of some kind that we will be using in order to make our place in the world of Haunted Chocolatier. The townsfolk will probably be unaware of the secret that ghosts are a part of the chocolate making process, but that somehow makes me wonder. From the screenshots we have so far, we can see ghosts going around the shop moving chocolate and selling it as well. Will the townsfolk know about the ghosts, see floating chocolate, or maybe the ghosts will appear human to their eyes? This is something that I think we'll have to wait and see what the story of the game will tell us. The fun thing about the game is, even though it's different from Stardew Valley, it will have some shared lore between the worlds, which I'm looking forward to exploring. I don't know how you start the game yet, but so far I have seen that the huge mansion doesn't change. I guess that you're gonna move into that huge mansion and you will have to progress bit by bit to unlock all of its secrets. This was mentioned by Concerned Ape that it won't have a community center, but a castle will serve as one, so finding all of the secrets slowly should be quite fun. In the video we can see that the shop starts out small and you decorate it as you want, but afterwards it grows bigger with progress. So I think that the shop will be the biggest thing that we will be able to control in the game. Concerned Ape mentioned that Haunted Chocolatier has a greater focus on combat, unlike Stardew Valley. So the goal of that combat system is to be engaging, satisfying and fun. This means it's going to be largely different than the one in Stardew Valley. And we can see that in one of the trailers, which shows that there will be stun mechanics in the game. There will be shields, bows and arrows, and a large variety of weapons. So far, we have seen the stun mechanic, which in most cases, where you block an attack, it causes the enemy to be stunned, and you can attack them much faster. But that may not be the only debuff that the enemies will be getting in the game, since he mentioned that besides shields there will be other offhand items. Maybe there will be other combat mechanics like bleed for example, or others that we have yet to see, which will make the combat more engaging and offer different playstyles. We also have one screenshot of a huge bee, which I still hope is just a guard and not a queen bee, since I love bees and I don't want to destroy a whole hive just for some honey. But I think we will have boss fights in the game, which is a game changer compared to Stardew Valley. So far we see a bee, but who knows, maybe we'll have huge slimes, huge mutant crows, an angry Lewis, oh wait, wrong game, but probably much more. We also had a few screenshots recently where there was a huge library with 3 books with symbols, and I think this is going to be something like a community center, but we shall see. And in this one, I think our grandpa will be alive where he had a terrible dream, probably us moving in with him, but still. For now, I will cover some of the more technical details that we know so far about the game. Haunted Chocolatier has been in development since 2020, and we still don't have an exact release date, but I'm content with Concerned Ape having as much time to work on it as well, because we really want a polished experience. For platforms, 100% the game will be available on PC, and he has every intention to bring it to other major platforms as well. Haunted Chocolatier so far is a single player game with no current plans on making it multiplayer, but that can change as we have seen with Stardew Valley. The biggest downside so far, which may change in the future, is that there are no current plans on making the game for mobile. Tough luck for mobile players out there, for real. But let's hope in the future there will be a change for that as well. For the price, the planned price range for the game won't be more than the current price of Stardew Valley. So these are all of the things we know about the game so far, and I really can't wait to explore that brand new world when it releases. I think that the part that Concerned Ape put an emphasis on is mostly that it will be a totally different experience from Stardew Valley. So we can't go into the game expecting to get the same experience only to be disappointed at the end. It's a whole different game with a completely different story and world that we'll be able to explore for ourselves. What do you think about Haunted Chocolatier? And what are your thoughts about some of the things we talked about? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you'd like to see more content like this, consider subscribing to my channel. I hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in my next one. But till then, stay safe.